Hey you guys, Jerry Mateo with Music Marketing TV. Today we're going to be checking a look at Nugen Audio's Master Check Pro. Now, this is probably the most important thing when you're exporting to different codecs or exporting different files. Now, if we go here to the menu, you'll see how we have Apple Downloads, Apple Streaming, iPlayer Radio, Multiple Master Loud, Dynamic, Pandora, etc. My thing is basically automatically set to YouTube because I upload a lot of my stuff that I do on YouTube because I'm constantly doing videos for music marketing and for a couple of other people. But basically what this is a great way for you to be able to know what your product is going to sound like, where it should be in volume, and how to prevent wherever you're exporting your audio to be normalized, either turned down or turned up, and cause clipping and distortion. So let's just basically start playing this and we'll see exactly what I mean. So what we're going to do is we're going to restart the song, start from the beginning. We're going to press play. Okay, so the first thing we have here is we have the LKFS right here. And as we see here, you can see as the song goes by, it's slowly turning up because it's basically registering the overall volume of my signal. So the most important thing about this is it's basically allowing you to see how loud your song is.
I think I'm gonna be sad. Think it's today.
Right here is the PLR, which is basically average loudness, or think of it as your dynamic range. Now the cool thing is this big number right here is your loudness units. This little one, -13, is my goal that I'm trying to get my volume to. And if you notice here, since I'm doing YouTube, that's the YouTube goal. And I like to think of trying to keep a healthy PLR, maybe around 9 is good. You have really cool true peak meters right here. And probably the best part is you have the option to meter either the actual song. If I click this is actually metering whatever's being processed or whatever the encoding when you upload something. And if you hit monitor, you're monitoring what it actually sounds like when it's being encoded. And as you see here, we have different setups. We have YouTube less than 720. We have standard. And we have Opus All. If you see right here at the bottom, it says the bitrate and the bit depth and everything and what it's running on. Now what I like to do is I like to add another one. So we'll go here, let's add another one, and let's do -40. Cool, so now what we do if we click here, how we have none, this is basically processing the audio and showing me what's going on. So if we go here, you can hear the aliasing and the distortion from conversion. So if we go into a more busy section, and obviously as you can hear from all of that, it's removing a lot of the processing signal. And as you go up in quality, you get less distortion that's being audible, being caused by the encoding, and then you get more and more as you get higher quality. I believe this one's the highest quality, and then this one is the lowest that it comes standard with. I like to test it at extremely low resolution in case someone's streaming on their phone. And if you see right here, you have actual true peaks for the encoding. Well, my true peak is about -4.1. And if we see my loudness units and we go to offset match, we can see that I need to boost up my volume by 1.4 loudness units. So what we could do is we can just go to here. I'm not going to do it completely by 1.4 because I don't really like to squash really dynamic mixes like this. And let's see how we get now. One cool thing is if it's in the green, you know that you're basically in a good section. Your song's not going to be either too loud or too quiet. In some instances, like if we go to Pandora, it's requiring you to be way quieter. And if you get to about up here, you start hitting the limiting or whatever they're doing to process the signal. So you can see right here, since I'm above the green, it's going to turn down the volume when it's streaming. But if it starts hitting here, what it's going to do is it's going to start really changing the audio, because Pandora will do some sort of processing, either limiting or compression, to bring down the volume. And that's something you want to really avoid, because if you're doing this, let's be honest, you want your stuff to sound good everywhere. And this is a great way to test it out and make sure it sounds good everywhere. Like I said, I release to YouTube a lot of this times because I'm doing videos a lot more often. So I like to stick to YouTube. Listening to encoding, monitoring the encoding, and then just doing the actual metering is really good. This is a really powerful tool and a really important tool if you want to make sure that your music sounds good everywhere. That's it for today. I know this one was kind of long considering it's so simple, but I think this is a really important one. So this is Jerry Mateo from Music Marketing TV, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye.